Hi, Hatchet is about a boy who survives a plane crash and has to survive alone for a month and a half. For my presentation, I made a Hatchet setting using many details from the book and putting it on Minecraft. I think the movie setting would look like this, or maybe not. Let's get started. In the middle of my setting, I put an L-shaped lake. The mossy thing sticking out of the lake is the tail of the plane. On the right of the lake, I put the little shelter that Brian Robeson calls home. Inside home, I made a fire and porcupine effect. So I will switch to save survival and I will show you. I hit with my hatchet and first I get the fire effect and then I strike it again and I get hit by a porcupine quill. You can see right here on my foot. It's kind of hard to see. On the shelf I added a fish, a bow, arrows, and sticks. He uses the bows and arrows to kill and catch the birds. He uses the fish to eat, and he uses the sticks to kill the fish and eat them. Okay, now that I showed you that, I'm going to go outside. You can see that I added a cow and a wolf to represent the animals that he encountered. I put a bowl-shaped area just around here. You can see that it's kind of in a circle, or I can go out here to show you how it's like a bowl. I added trees which were naturally there and I built around. See over here, like by the cow and the wolf. And I added the berry bush, though it does not have berries. I put, just for fun, a safety pack inside the sunk plane. Inside the pack, I have a sleeping bag, milk, bread, apple, and cooked chicken. And of course, I added the hatchet. You can see when I hover over it, it says hatchet. I think Brian looks pretty good with his hatchet. You probably already saw the Brian skin here. His hair is brown, but the dark brown is to represent the dark brown is his actual hair. The light brown right here is his is the dirt because this is a month after he crashes in his plane. My favorite of all was the tornado, which he encounters the night before he gets rescued. This was very fun to make and at the same time a little hard because the tornado, it's actually acts like a tornado because it's very hard to get out. You can see how I'm stuck. So after that, I just thought it was fun. So you can see the glass dome that I made. I made it just to keep the other animals out, like over here. It's not in the book, just I wanted to be safe so there's not an animal in. that'll make you confused. And it was probably the hardest thing to make, and I thought it was very fun. I hope you liked this. It was very, very cool that I used it, and I first didn't know that I could do this. So, if you have any questions, ask me. If you're a random YouTuber, don't ask me because I don't know you. Thank you.